Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Surabhi, and today I'm talking about something other than tarot. So today's topic is something different which I really felt an urge to do so. The topic is the unsaid. The words which are kept in our hearts, they keep struggling within us to come out and are also in the minds of people who want to hear them. They hurt both the people involved, and the silence that builds up keeps growing them apart. These words, they are emotionally strenuous and are kept buried by us for various reasons. Though these are the words which really need to come out for mental peace, clarity, and revival of the relationships, which help you clear some, if not all, the misunderstandings. They help you understand the other person's perspective, their situation, and mindset they were going through when these things happened. This emotional baggage has to be sorted out and cleared, even if sometimes it may cause an emotional outburst. These unspoken, unsaid words create a volcano inside us, which will burst one day or the other, and you know the effects it can have. The right time will come. This is the notion many people carry, and that time never comes and life passes by. Things keep piling up within you. Remember that tomorrow never comes. These unexpressed emotions never die. They are just buried alive within each of us and come forth later in uglier ways. These unspoken words, they lead to doubts, misunderstandings, and most important, it leads to the formation of a narrative of a situation, their behavior according to your own interpretation, without having the opportunity to talk to them and have their opinion or perspective. So much of healing can be obtained if the truth is said. Now, why do people hold on to their feelings and words? There are many reasons which are involved. The first and the most common is it may not be received well. What if they do not understand my feelings, my good intentions, and my desire to amend the things? And what if it backfires? If I lose whatever I have right now or wherever I am today? It can lead to the fear of losing the relationship altogether, fear of being misunderstood. Other person may not be ready to hear. Uncertainty or fear of the outcome once you speak what you want to speak. Not able to put things into a proper words. You don't want to hurt them. You don't want to show your feelings or how hurt you are and want to put a brave front because you are trained to do so. There is a fear of rejection, fear of being vulnerable and being judged. Some people are people pleasers and they want to mix well socially, so they don't talk about what they actually feel. Domination or power, not in a situation to speak in front of that person. So domination and power is the most important reason when people are not able to speak in front of the person concerned who is troubling them or is the cause of their tension. Fear that the other person may think that you are blaming them, so on and so forth. So there are many reasons involved in this situation that you keep your words to yourself, your feelings to yourself. So whatever the reason, these unspoken words, they kill you internally. The feeling that you can't even speak, even if it is in the best interest of the relationship, and you honestly believe that a right conversation will help to the betterment of this relationship, and if they are willing to hear, willing to listen, it will lead to a healthy and a balanced relationship. But yes, you should also be ready to receive what they have to say, which can sometimes be very surprising or even shocking, but it will lead to betterment or at least some degree of betterment. Another thing is the mindset, they should understand me when we are in such a close relationship. Why do I need to tell everything? We all need to be understood, and somehow we want people to understand us like magic, which is not practically possible all the times. Some people feel intensely and are snubbed as too sensitive, too much, too emotional by others. And this is another reason that people don't want to be vulnerable. Though the truth is that mostly every one of us is too sensitive to our own vision, to our own issues, and to our own feelings, and we still keep snubbing the other person for their feelings if they are going through something what we have been through also at some point in time. Yes, it is not that everything needs to be said or should be said. There is a power of silence also, but Judicious use of spoken and unspoken words and feelings should be done for vital relationships are the relationships which are closest to our heart. So transparent communication is healthy for the longevity and better survival of the relation. There is no point pushing things under the rug for a long time, which can lead to a constant grudge within you. Till when can you hide it? It will show in your behavior, your care, your actions, your day-to-day dealings. These days, we tend to do everything quickly and we want to shrug off our emotions to find a short-term solution or a working relationship. You deny yourself to feel what needs to be felt by you. It is in these uncomfortable feelings that you need to go through. It is very important for you to go through these uncomfortable feelings so that you can achieve an understanding about your own self, introspection, and also about the other person, the situation, or the relationship. And you need to be vulnerable and you need to open up. It doesn't mean you need to share every bit of information of your life, but it is the intention that people you hold close to are willing to open up and receive when they do so in good faith. Being guarded and being vulnerable step by step is important to protect ourselves. Now, talking about vulnerability, it is the main force to connect people with each other, especially in close and intimate relationships. It is not easy. It is considered as a sign of weakness. But don't you think it is the strongest thing to do? It requires a lot of courage to be vulnerable. It's tender, gentle, and it exposes your true self to the other person. It is impossible to connect without it. We think we are strong when we portray that we are not affected by anything and are cool and chilled out, even if we are boiling inside. We want to be looked upon as tough, strong, solid, even if we are crashing inside. We shut ourselves down to the risk of being vulnerable, thereby shutting ourselves down to the possibilities of joy, intimacy, better and solved relationships, closeness, and gratitude. It is not that everything you are open, you get whatever you want, but such people are more open to meaningful relationships rather than the superficial ones and the friends of benefit ones. So the people who are vulnerable, those people tend to get more closer friends, more understanding friends, even if they are few. So if you don't open up, you deal with a lot more stress than others who open up. So find the right vocabulary to address the issue. Nothing ever haunts us more than the words we don't say, and we know that the bitterest tears are shed over the graves are the words which are left unsaid and the deeds which are left undone. Tears are the words from the heart and can't be spoken. Crying is the first sign of life, as when we are born we cry. So it is not the sign of weakness, it is the sign that we are still alive to the feelings of yourselves and also to the feelings of others. Just proving that you are not emotionally numb, you are emotionally alive, you are emotionally sensitive to yourself, to your feelings, and to the feelings of others. Thank you.